In Japan, the convenience store, or konbini, is more than just a place to buy snacks. It's a cornerstone of daily life. But how did these stores become so essential? The first konbini opened in the early 1970s, inspired by American convenience stores. They quickly adapted to Japanese needs, offering not just food, but a wide range of services and products tailored to busy urban lifestyles. Today, there are over 55,000 konbini across Japan, more than one for every 2,300 people. In major cities, it's said you're never more than a 5-minute walk from a konbini. These stores are everywhere, open all night, offering not just food but essential services like bill payment, package delivery, and ATMs. Their 24/7 presence has made them a symbol of reliability and efficiency, always there for late shift workers, students, and families. For many, konbini are woven into daily routines, grabbing breakfast on the way to work, paying utility bills, or picking up a late-night meal. Some even say, if you can't find it at a konbini, you probably don't need it. In times of disaster, konbini are often the first to reopen, providing supplies and a sense of normalcy. After the 2011 earthquake, many konbini became lifelines for affected communities. Over time, they've become community hubs, deeply woven into the routines of millions. Regulars know the staff by name, and some stores even host local events or serve as meeting points. The idea of a konbini closing, even briefly, feels unthinkable to many. In fact, surveys show that over 80% of Japanese people visit a konbini at least once a week. The 24/7 konbini is a cultural icon, representing hard work and unwavering accessibility. It's a symbol of modern Japanese life, where convenience is always within reach. But now this era is ending, marking a major shift in Japanese life. The question is, what happens when convenience is no longer guaranteed? The disappearance of overnight hours at Japan's convenience stores is driven by a combination of severe labor shortages, rising costs, and shifting social trends. Japan's rapidly aging population means there are fewer young people available to work, especially for difficult overnight shifts. Many stores struggle to find enough staff, with some locations relying on elderly workers or even store owners themselves to cover late-night hours. Recruiting for late-night shifts has become nearly impossible, forcing owners to offer higher wages. But even with increased pay, the pool of applicants remains small, and the extra labor costs eat into already thin profit margins. Meanwhile, fewer customers are venturing out at night. Sales during overnight hours have dropped, making it hard for stores to justify the expense of staying open. For many owners, the once profitable overnight model has become a financial burden. Chains like 7-Eleven and Lawson have reported that some franchisees are losing money by keeping their doors open all night. Changing work habits and a growing push for work-life balance mean fewer people are out late. The traditional late-night rush from office workers is fading as more companies encourage earlier hours. Owners face a tough choice: lose money by staying open, or risk penalties from their parent companies by closing early. In 2019, a high-profile case saw a 7-Eleven franchisee in Osaka cut overnight hours, sparking national debate and prompting some chains to experiment with reduced hours. For many, the decision to cut overnight hours is about survival, not preference. Chains like Family Mart and Lawson have begun allowing some stores to close overnight in response to these pressures. The move is a response to a perfect storm of demographic decline, economic strain, and changing lifestyles. For many konbini, the 24/7 promise is no longer sustainable, and Japan's convenience store landscape is being forced to adapt. Franchise owners are under immense pressure, not just from corporate headquarters, but from the weight of their own families' futures. Many owners share stories of missing family dinners or having their children do homework in the back room while they work late into the night to keep stores open around the clock. In interviews, some owners admit to sleeping just a few hours a night, risking their health and finances as they cover exhausting overnight shifts themselves. Closing at night can mean harsh penalties or lost sales, but staying open often means operating at a loss, leaving owners trapped in a no-win situation. Workers are affected too. Some depend on night shifts for higher pay, which helps support their families or pay for school. Students, single parents, and foreign workers rely on these hours to make ends meet. One student shared how night shifts are the only way to afford tuition, while a single mother described the challenge of finding childcare during late hours. Losing overnight shifts means losing vital income for many, putting extra strain on families who already struggle to get by. The end of 24-hour operations is more than an inconvenience. It's a blow to those who need these jobs most, and to the communities that rely on these stores for late-night essentials. Both owners and workers are caught in a dilemma with no easy solution, and the effects ripple out to families and neighborhoods alike. The human cost of this shift is significant and often overlooked, impacting not just individuals, but the effect of entire communities. For many, the night shift isn't just a job, it's a lifeline. But the threat of lost income is more than personal, it's systemic. Kenji, a university student, says, "The higher pay is the only way I can afford school and rent. If my store cuts hours, I might have to quit studying." Yumi, a mother of two, works nights to pay for her children's education. "The late-night premium is essential for us. Losing it would be devastating." Foreign students and workers also depend on these shifts for survival and to support families back home. One Vietnamese student shares, "If the store closes at night, my income drops. My dream of graduating here is at risk." These stories show the real impact of cutting overnight hours. According to a recent industry survey, some franchisees report revenue drops of up to 20% after reducing late-night operations. One franchise owner explains, "We lose not just sales, but loyal staff who can't afford to stay. The late-night premium isn't a luxury. It's what keeps many afloat." Experts warn that widespread hour cuts could ripple through the economy, increasing unemployment and reducing spending in local communities. The debate over store hours is about more than business. It's about people's futures and the stability of entire neighborhoods. For many, the loss of overnight work means financial insecurity and tough choices. The human side of this crisis can't be ignored, and neither can its economic consequences. Tensions are escalating between franchise owners and the major konbini corporations as the struggle over operating hours intensifies. Corporate headquarters have long enforced strict 24/7 operations through binding contracts, often threatening heavy penalties for non-compliance. Franchisees, however, are left struggling, facing labor shortages, rising costs, and burnout as they try to keep stores open around the clock. The conflict erupted into the public eye when an Osaka franchisee defied corporate policy and reduced his store's hours, sparking a national debate and a wave of media coverage. This act led to legal battles, with franchisees arguing for fairer contracts and more autonomy, while corporations cited the need for brand consistency and customer expectations. In response to mounting pressure and lawsuits, some chains have begun to allow shorter hours in select locations, but only under strict conditions. Franchisee associations have called these changes insufficient, demanding more flexibility and protection. As both sides issue public statements, owners calling for reform, corporations warning of risks to their brand, the outcome of this struggle will shape the future of konbini in Japan. To adapt to labor shortages and changing customer needs, konbini are rapidly embracing automation and experimenting with new business models. Self-checkout kiosks and AI-powered systems are being tested to reduce the need for overnight staff. Some stores are piloting facial recognition for age verification and theft prevention, while others use AI to track inventory and predict demand. In Tokyo and Osaka, pilot programs allow customers to enter semi-automated stores at night using a smartphone app, shop and pay without any human interaction. These stores use sensors and cameras to monitor activity and ensure security. Delivery services and online order pickups are expanding, with some konbini testing autonomous delivery robots and 24-hour parcel lockers, offering new forms of convenience for busy urban residents. Some stores are specializing, focusing on freshly prepared meals, local products, or even acting as community hubs for services like bill payments and ticketing. The familiar, welcoming glow of the konbini may soon be replaced by colder, more impersonal automated spaces, with robotic arms restocking shelves and machines preparing coffee. Technology offers survival, but changes the community feel. Some employees worry about job security, while others welcome relief from overnight shifts. Customers are divided. Some appreciate the speed and novelty, while others miss the personal touch. The shift away from human-centric service is a cultural turning point, especially for older customers who value face-to-face interaction. As Conveni evolve, the balance between efficiency and human connection is being redefined, with ongoing pilot programs shaping the future of the industry. The future of convenience in Japan is being rewritten, one innovation at a time. The end of 24-hour Konbini is more than a business change. It's a signal of deeper shifts in Japanese society. It's a sign of Japan's transformation as the country faces the realities of an aging, shrinking population and a changing workforce. These changes highlight the challenges of labor shortages and shifting demographics. Workers lose vital income, but some gain better hours and conditions. For many, this shift means a healthier work-life balance, but it also raises concerns about job security and the future of low-wage employment. Franchisees and corporations are forced to innovate and adapt, investing in automation and new business models. Experts forecast that this crisis will accelerate the adoption of technology, from self-checkouts to AI-driven inventory systems, reshaping the retail landscape. Neighborhoods may feel less safe, and routines will change as late-night access disappears. Some worry about the loss of community hubs, especially for the elderly and night shift workers. In the long term, experts suggest these changes could reshape daily life, altering how people shop, socialize, and even how cities are designed. The Konbini story is now a story of Japan itself, learning to live within new limits. As the lights dim, the nation faces tough questions about economic growth, social cohesion, and the future of work. Japan is searching for a new balance between tradition, technology, and sustainability, one that will define its future for generations to come.